Oh, I rotated it all right. All right, now we're up. Bring it. Okay, now we're cooking. Now, if I put this here and I hold that like that, that works, right? Yes, no, maybe. Let me see. I gotta turn this volume down. I'm sorry, boys and girls. Here we go. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I got a last minute text from somebody as I'm about to go through, put the thing live, and yes, you can borrow the truck. I'll give you a hand. Just let me get my show over with, and I'm all in. You know how it is. Sucks being popular. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Happy Oyster Show. We're switching it up a little bit. I have not finally, I've kind of come to the conclusion that this is the spot, sort of some place to like put my stuff, man. My computer, my look at plans, someplace a little bit cleanlier. This is the shop. It's off on the side of the. I'll give you a little tour in a half a minute. What a great day it is. I am your host at the Happy Oyster Show, Bart Burt. Welcome aboard. I hope everybody comes in every single Saturday at 10 o'clock. Last week's show ended a little bit abruptly. Hey, it happens. So I had a lot to go over, and I figured I'm gonna start where I left off. Last week we were at the Bat and Kill Conservancy. What a good time! Had a great time. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? And that's not a bad shot, right? With the background, we got that. We need a little bit more, but anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. It's a good deal. I got a new coffee cup, as you can see. Not a sponsor, Yeti. I mean, not a sponsor yet. Yeah, I got a Yeti cup. I had to buy a dishwasher this week, and I kind of bartered my way into throwing this in with the dishwasher. That's a whole nother story in itself. Bad and Kill, Dave Wood, permits, boat time, flying by, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Jim Ballard. What an inspiration. The Bat and Kill. Let's start right off with where I had left off. The Bat and Kill Conservancy had a great trip last week, had a really good time, inspiring, recharged, got it going on again. Excuse me for a minute, this stuff is still wicked hot after about at least an hour. Let's get it just about right now. Dave Wood. I got to start right off. I was giving him a shout out last week. We got to start right off the bat. Boom. Dave Wood, this is the Peconic Baykeeper site over here. How badly can you see that? Not really, right? I'm a little shaky on that camera and whatnot. I got to get a little better tripod, a little something better. So, how am I going to do this? I guess we'll come right up. Let me tune it up. How's that? A little better? Let me see here. Not really. Okay. We're gonna go handheld for a minute. Excuse me. Uh-oh. The dog is in the back. Alright, we'll do that. That worked. I'll give you that way you guys can see what's going on too. Right? There's the garage, there's the truck, there's the boat, right? You get the idea of what's going on. Alright, so anyway, enough of that. So Dave Wood, this guy here called me on Friday. This guy. He called me on Friday and he said, hey Bart, blah, blah, blah. He's part of the Peconic Baykeeper. He's part of the initial 5. And here he is, setting his oysters, doing his thing. Go over and check him out. There's their boat, going in to drink. There you are, 4 nice brand new cages, brand new buoys, brand new. There's the site. I'm going to be right in there, right in that same area, just right along with him. I am so excited for Dave and Sabonic. Is that right? Am I pronouncing that right? I believe I am. Let's go over here to here and there. There we go. Symphonic Inlet Oyster Farm, Dave Wood, congratulations on getting your stuff and doing it, baby. Really, really cool. Now, can I put that like maybe like over here? How's that work? Or over here, like this maybe? I need a little. It's better when this side of the camera works so much better than the other one. How's that? Good morning, everybody. Let me take a couple of notes here while we're at it. Randy Kelly, good morning from Trinidad. How are you? Daryl, what's going on? Calvin's in the house. Rufus, Reverend Rufus Johnson, my man. What's going on? Jimmy Frozen, of course, the Blue Wrench, the man, the myth, the legend. Jimmy Frozen, I'm sorry I've been a little busy lately. What can I tell you? It happens. So, Dave Wood called me on Friday and he said, listen, Brandon, blah, 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 blah. It sounded like he wanted to come on the show on that Saturday. And unfortunately, I was in the shower, I was getting ready to get in the car, and I was going to the bat and kill. And so I pushed him off a little bit, and I probably should have called him up this week. And I'm sorry I didn't call you up, Dave. But hey, I'm back in town. Touch base any Saturday, 10 a.m. live. Come on over, man. I don't know. I'll be somewhere local, and we can definitely chat for a while. I'd love to have you. That would be awesome. DJ Quest is in the house. The Bicycle Lady. All right. So anyway, that brings that. He said he was watching. He said I watch all the time. He's got the same winch. I'm so excited. Dave Wood is watching the Happy Oyster along with other potential oyster farmers as well as existing oyster farmers. And I don't know, I'm having a good time. Special thanks to Great Gun Oysters, Paul McCormick. Thank you for being my buddy. I love you, brother. Dave Wood, Dishwasher, Yeti, Bat and Kill. Lorraine and Jim Ballard. Guys, if you haven't been here, you gotta go and check it out. Please. Board of Events. They have a great website. If you don't know what it looks like, this is what it looks like. And it goes on and on. Now someday I'm gonna have some sort of a set, we could do it, right? Anyway, make a long story short, board of directors. Okay, here we go. What? Oyster Bike? What? Who? Hang on, I'll be right with you. This guy right here. That guy. He's the guy who gave me the tour. While the ladies, this is Lorraine, that's his wife. That wife, his wife, and my wife went to their high school reunion. And Jim and I hung out, and Jim showed me around the Bat and Kill. Next, it gets more exciting for me. The Bat and Kill is working on keeping the river cool and clean and pristine, and it's a feeder into the Hudson, which, again, the Hudson River, fairly large waterway that goes down to Manhattan, the big city, empties to the ocean. Hence, start at the beginning, keep it clean there, keep it clean all the way through. Bada boom, okay? It's easy. Yeah, sure, it's easy. But anyway, Jim is into the he's a board of director on there. He took me around and he took me to this next place. It is the Salem Artworks. Now, this is their home page. Oh my gosh. You guys gotta go and check this website out. I went and checked it out, and I became intrigued to know. Awesome. It's just crazy what they're doing. It's all Salem has all different artworks and art. It's the whole area is just art. There's some dairy, there's a little bit of farming, horse racing. Saratoga is just a spit away, less than a half an hour. Anyway, community area, just a good time. Boom, Salem Artworks, you gotta go check it out. Jim took me through this field. And it's huge, out there it's rolling hills and big old farms and just lovely. And nobody kicking around. And, it's just kind of like the Bay almost too as well. There, nobody around. I just love that. A little trail went up and around the wood, and there's all these different artworks. Some of them are made out of wood, some of them are made out of metal, some of them are made out of metal and wood, and some of them are plastic, metal, wood, and whatever. Some of them are just cool. All of them are just cool. And as Jim's explained to me, these things change from time to time. This one finds a new home, that one finds a new home. And then at the bottom of this hill, or at the top, whatever you want to call it, there was a workshop, and it's an area where they have artists that come in and they do various different things. I strongly recommend to go over and check it out. I saw that they had glass blowing. I have worked in a lot of mediums. I don't necessarily, I guess it is. Am I an artist? Well, I'm a designer, artist, metal fabrication, they do woodworking, they also do poetry and some other stuff. So glass kind of fascinated me for a little bit. So I was like, started to look into it. Lo and behold, they got a beginner's class coming up. And I was like, I gotta go. So I asked Antonio if he wanted to go. And Antonio, my son, he says, yeah, I want to go. What the heck? Let's go. So we're gonna go. We are signed up to go to 2 weekend. Now, maybe, I hope, I signed up already. I haven't heard back. I signed up yesterday, and they said they'd email me back with a payment or whatever. So the both of us are signed up. Maybe it's so popular that the thing has been booked up for God knows how long. Maybe not. Who knows? We signed up. If not, I'll continue to keep signing up till we can get it, because I want to be part of it. It seemed like such a community and such a organization that the area seemed right. The whole energy was just right. It wasn't judgmental. It wasn't what you got, what he got, who got, this got. The whole area was like that. Beautiful area. I fell in love with it last weekend. So I want to go up and take a couple of courses. It's a couple of weekends. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive, but so it's 2 days. Go up, do our class, come back. The following weekend, I don't know. What am I going to do about the show? Don't know yet. You'll have to stay tuned. It's a little bit out. It's not until October. You can go over and check it out. And we'll find out what's going on. Dishwasher died. I had to get a new dishwasher. So since I had to get a new dish, again, kind of funny. The dishwasher, I let the old lady pick out all the appliances and I'm like, I want the, dishwasher. I don't care if it's, I just want it to clean and do its thing. And I really don't want to spend a lot of money on it. So I got suckered into a little bit more upper line than what I normally would have done. And it lasted 2.5 years. Now, is it worthwhile to have somebody come in and check it out and fuck it, get a new one? It was hurting. The slide was a little bit vercocked, and it was just inside. It was hurting, man. The dishwasher lasted 2.5 years. It wasn't just that it didn't work anymore, but the apparatus that goes inside was also vercocked. So I had to deal with about a week's worth of bitching, and we went away, and I had to do the dishes by hand once or twice, and the dishes started to mound up again. You know the story. I gotta go get a dishwasher. So, hell of the old lady, it's my turn. I let you have your turn, it's my turn this time. So I strut right in there. I am dressed like a ragamuffin. I got oyster shirt that's just like brown stains. You know what I'm talking about. It was just nasty. It was clean, it was just stained. Um, and there's a bunch of old ladies and they're looking at washing machines and they're kind of giving me the up and down and I'm like, come on, what is the matter? So this other guy comes up and says, can I help you? I said, yeah. I said, I need a dishwasher. I need it to be stainless, meaning the outside. I have a rental house. I need it immediately and help. He kind of laughed a little bit and he stepped back and he says, well, I got this. I said, I want that one. I want the cheap one. You know, the least costly one. I said, what's the best you can do? Because the place has a little bit of a, not a history, but, you know, done some business. I did not know this guy, Adam, but I know, not treat me. So, he scurries off to see what he's got in stock. Comes back. I ain't got that one, but I got this one down here. He says, but it got a dent. I says, perfect. I says, you got any other scratching dents in there? He says, let me check. He goes back. Comes back out. While he was back, I went and was looking all around the store and I picked out myself a nice Yeti 30-ounce coffee cup. So I know right off the bat he's going to come back with a scratch and dent that's going to be bargainable, and no matter what, I'm going to get this thing thrown in, right? Again, this is a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. I'm nice to the guy. The guy is cool. He's funny. He's a working guy. He says, let me see that thing. So now I go back in. Now more time is going by. Meanwhile, the old ladies are like, what the f is going on? This guy's going here. This guy's running for this guy back and forth. I'm like, hey, ladies, how you doing? See you later. I went back there, checked it out. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that one. What's the best you can do? He says, well, I can do this. Anyway, make a long story short, it's an $800 machine for $400. I'm like, damn. And a beautiful Yeti coffee cup. So that's what I did yesterday after I bargained. I worked a little bit out here on my office. Then I went and got that. And then the rest of the day I put that in. So, and then I had a rain day. I'm rolling this right into the boat. I had a rain day, so I couldn't work on the boat. So that's when I really got started on my office. And after yesterday, the dishwasher, I came back out here, kind of rolled this up, try to get this ready for today, and bada bing. That's where I'm at. The boat is not that far along from when I was. Gosh, now it's 2 weeks ago. Man, time is just rolling by. I guess I did do another couple of little bit of fiberglass actually. Along that edge. I'm ready for paint on the top. I'm ready to move them back. I was working on electrical. The plumbing is pretty much taken care of with the pumps and where I'm going to put those. Not really. I'm not going to show. It's not that much more than from what I told you last time. So I'm going to save that for next week, maybe. Government agencies, the man, permits, Dave Wood. He got his permit. His permits were in about a week and a half, 2 weeks before mine went in. I didn't get a chance to ask him how hard he was pressing them, or if he just came out live. As they closed the door. Make a longer story longer. I started full court press on that whole avenue. And I got an email in, and I got a call in. I gave him a little bit of time to answer the email, plus I had the Jewish holidays, blah, blah, blah. So, email, I phone called him the other day. We'll phone call them again on Monday right away, and maybe it's time to take a little trip into the city to go pay a visit, knocking on the door. It's time for real full court press on the. We're waiting on it because I went to the DEC. DEC said we haven't got it from Army Corps of Engineers, so we got to start at the Army Corps of Engineers, and I'm full court pressing the Army Corps of Engineers.
Wow.
We got TJ is in the house. She's all dressed up. Look at her. Look at how beautiful she's looking today. Dun, dun, dun.
No makeup on yet, but that'll be in the car with the AC on, so I keep the glistening.
Oh, well, let me see what kind of shoes you got on today. Well, good. You got rid of those golf shoes. All right.
Yeah.
You're looking good, T. Got anything you want to report? I was talking about Jim Ballard. I was talking about the Bat and Kill Conservancy. I was talking about what an inspiration, what a good time. Did you have a good time last weekend?
Last weekend was one of the best weekends from Friday to Sunday that I've had in a long time with my partner, my husband, my partner in crime, Bartolucci, with Lorraine and Jim, and everything in between. It was great. That area up there where Jim and Lorraine are, beautiful. In fact, I'll tell you a little something. When we were falling asleep on Friday night, I started laughing. Bart's like, "What are you laughing about?" I said, "I can't get over how quiet and dark it is."
It was.
You don't realize, not that we have a lot of ambient polluted light around here, we're pretty quiet as well, but it was just enough to evoke a laugh out of me. But anyway, yeah, it was great. Yeah, real good people. Long.
And how about your 40th reunion? How did that whole thing roll out?
That was. I gotta be honest. I'm dreading it a little bit.
I told you not to dread it.
But it was phenomenal. The energy, Lorraine says, the energy was great. There were about 80 people from a class of 275. I grew up outside of Boston in a town called Wayland, and we had a great night. A lot of laughs. I mean, my ribs were killing me the next day. Yeah, really a great time. A weekend all the way around, fantastic, and great seeing everybody. I anticipate more get-togethers, less formal and structured, because everyone had a great time.
Yeah, so good time.
Don't dread them, guys. Moral of the story, if you got a reunion coming up, don't dread them, because whether you're a Drami, a dork, an athlete,
it don't matter anymore. We're 40 years down the road. You're all fat and ugly. I mean, you're all beautiful.
No, they're all, I tell you, everyone was easily recognizable, and the key, too, is the eyes never change.
Sure.
But, hey, how was Jimmy Frozen's reunion? Did he go?
I don't know. Yeah, he is on it.
Yeah, I texted him. How was his reunion?
I don't know.
I'll call him later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, don't fret it. Go.
All right. Oh, no, he says he didn't go.
He didn't.
Yeah. So. All right. On that happy note, Tony Joe is off to go make some money, I hope.
I'm going to go. We're going to go to the bank and get some coffee, and wondering if you have any money for me to get coffee.
Okay. All right. Hang on, my friend. We will be right there. All right, so anyway, I think I've done everything else. Oh, I didn't really go over Joe Rogan. If you guys have been following Joe Rogan, here, you want to hold this for a minute?
Yeah.
Can you hold it still? Thanks.
Did I hold it still last week?
It was okay. I don't know.
Well, I think
ask the fans. Put the comments below. Did she hold it still last week? I thought, I didn't look.
Be careful with those responses.
I didn't look. To tell you the truth, I did not look at all. I didn't go over. I'll have to save that for next week. Podcasts, going live, doing what we're doing. We're on the cutting edge right now. We really, really are. We're getting closer and closer to the oysters. We're still having a fun time. I'm glad you guys are with me. If you can share it, it's really the channel is kind of turning into a middle-aged guy's vlog, and I'm having a good time, but it's also got to do with oysters, and it's got to do with just life,
how we're living life.
Life in general, and I'm having a blast, and I thank you all for tuning in. So it's not just about oysters, it's about life. So share it with somebody about life, period. Have some fun, Enjoy it. Smell the roses, boys and girls, because you only go around once, thank God. Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. That is the topic for next weekend. Is he working too much? Is he working not enough? I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. Give me your comments below. We'll be tuning in next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. live. Come on over to our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube, of course. And please subscribe to our channel. Share it with everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Love you. See ya. Adios. Where's my t-shirts? Did you turn it off?
Shut it off now. Go over that later.
Are you sure you want to end?